Alrighty, we are back in 2 Point Hospital. We have still working towards the 1-star hospital in Underlook Hotel, and we've just got a loan because we're desperately out of cash. Well, we got 55 grand, but that's because I got a loan, and we need a psychiatry desperately. So I'm going to build one here. I'm going to face it down. So we're going to have a corridor here, and you go around and you have another corridor. So it's beautiful. Obviously, we are not gold starring this room. Not going to happen. Here we go. Staff promotion. No. So hopefully, we do have a shrink somewhere as well. Shrinky dink. You're just going to be shrinking people. That's fine. Staff promotion. Not going to... So we just need to cure a lot of people, basically. And we do have a ton of people for the fracture ward. You've calmed down a bit. You do not need 2 nurses anymore. So let's take that out. And then we'll go back in here and we'll put 2 nurses into this room. And I believe we've got 4 ward nurses trained up. So that should be fine. Our diagnosis rooms. The queues have gone down quite a bit, so I believe we can afford to train this person in diagnostics. Yep, get the more junior nurse in there to do that. Probably it's time that we start getting marketing, but marketing costs so much. Let's just try and get up to the repay the loan. I want to repay my loan. I want to get this loan out of here. That's #1 priority because we do not want a loan hanging around our necks when our ability to make money is so abysmal, is just so terrible. Okay. Curing some people though. Please tell me you're going to get cured. 61%. That's not a good cure chance. That's a really bad cure chance. Just please tell me you're going to get cured. I'd really like you to be cured. Come on. Be cured, please. Be cured. You're just lying in bed, alright? Just keep lying in bed. The longer you lie in bed, the better the chance is you're going to be cured, I guess, is how it works. No, you ain't cured. Okay. Well, just ignore me then, I guess. Okay, got a bunch of ward nurses in here. Got a bunch of ward people. These, I don't think this counts as a ward. This is a fracture ward. This is different. But we should meet this hotel target pretty quickly. Hands lab. No. Send the patient home. I'm sorry, we've got to send them home. We cannot afford to build a PANS lab. We just can't. This is going to fail. It just means one staff member is unhappy though, so I guess that's okay. What is your deal? Diagnosis required. Why are you required in marketing? Do we still have this as 2? No, let's move that down to 1. So we failed that. I guess we can train you. Although, do we want to? Do we want to wait for a target before we train anybody? Here's our 2 hotel targets. Oh, God. I do not want to see what my awards are going to be.
Nigel Bickleworth has arrived to elevate your radio experience beyond the mundane. But first, a piece of music.
End of year approaching.
Okay, so we are in the toilet in every single way possible. We're getting no awards. We're not really curing a lot of people. Our cure rate for last period was 52%. That's pretty terrible. I'm not really sure what to do here. Like, why are people not getting cured? I do not understand. We got pretty good treatment nurses. I mean, they could be better, but still. They're doing pretty good. Okay, we got something. We fixed something up. Diagnose, I think we cured 8 patients. Repay the loan. Thank God that's out of the way. What do we got? Diagnose 6. Okay, that's not too bad. Doesn't pay a lot though. Curing 5 in the ward though. That's 30 grand. That's not a lot. Cured 1 out of 6. We still don't have promotions. I don't know. I can't actually remember if we need if we actually get promotion targets, but I think we do. I think we do, and I think the injection of cash, if we get a promotion target, is going to be worth it. It's going to be absolutely worth it. So our doctors are going down the toilet again in terms of the GP count. Oh, look at that. That 52% is painful. And these targets are so painful as well. Okay, you're getting cured, you're getting cured. Diagnosing, hopefully it goes fast. We may just have to say screw it to our reputation and just keep continuously skipping until we get a new one. Okay, this is only 25 grand. You know what? I'm dumping it. I'm dumping it. I need a good target, preferably a promotion one. If we get a promotion one, then maybe we're going to be okay. It should give us one very, very soon, like another one. Okay. There's quite a queue on the shrinks, actually. Promotion target. Level 4 fracture ward. Okay. How much are you giving me for that? 20 grand. Okay. We're going to have to get a quick loan to do this one. But it's going to be very, very quick. We're going to pay it back almost instantly. Gold Star Award. Gold Star Award. Level 4. Okay, 20 grand, loan, repay. There we go. So that made us a little bit of money. Cure 5 patients in ward. I'm tempted to dump that one as well. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm so glad I didn't dump that one. 30 grand for that. What's our new target? Train 4 staff. Staff challenge. Level 4 training. No, go away. You give me happiness. I don't care about your happiness. We can't give you Ward 2 without paying for training, and that's not going to happen. Okay, paying for training is something that I just cannot afford. Oh, yes. Okay, you make me happy. Double shrink. Look at this guy. He's very jacked up. How are our doctors? We only got 3 pure diagnosis doctors, so I guess I need another one. Train 4 staff. Okay, so let's get the training going. So we already got 1 training going. We're going to use this opportunity to copy another room. And then we're going to train some people. I'm going to wait till this person's done and then train the other doctor. Nurses. You cannot be trained because you haven't been promoted yet. Okay, well that's interesting. I guess I'll promote you. And then I guess now that I've promoted you, I can train you. Okay. So that's a second training. And then we kind of need 2 more. Assistants. You know what? We need training as fast as possible. So, janitor. We'll get the janitor to train both of these assistants in motivation. We're going to have an extremely motivated set of assistants. Absolutely. You know what? Close this room. I really got to get marketing going. Look at our reputation. 4%. We are just the worst hospital in history. I don't know why though, because we're doing a pretty good job. We're actually getting people through and then treating them, so our reputation... It's because we're not keeping the government happy, or the Yeti, who is technically the government up here. I'm pretty sure he's the one giving us these targets, the Bigfoot. What's his face? Target. Well, what's going on there? Oh, it's an avalanche. Dropping a bunch of ice. Upgrade 2 machines. I do not like that. I do not like that. Because that cost me money, that target. 50 grand.
I shall be visiting the Old Croc Museum in Sweaty Palms later this week. I sincerely hope they have corrected the multiple cases of mislabeled geodes I spotted last time. Speaking of museums, I believe this next song belongs in one.
Okay. I guess we're getting a loan. upgrade this. Barking Mad can't be upgraded. This one can. And then we pay the loan back as quickly as possible. Ooh, actually, do we want this? Or do we want... I think the diagnostics machines are just as expensive. I'd prefer the treatment ones to be updated. Staff resignation. Student doctor. Dollar. Get you your money. Okay. So what do we got here? Three more training going through. Okay, so that's fine. Yeti visit. So this is the guy giving us all the targets. Or I suppose guy is a female, a male Yeti, so I suppose that counts. Bartholomew F. Yeti. Okay, well that's nice. I doubt we're going to impress him very much because it's not a very impressive hospital, but anyway. Anyway, come on janitors, get your stuff going.
Celebrity. Visiting the hospital.
Pharmacy, that's fine, that's good. I'm pretty damn sure. Psychiatry, go away. This person's happy, go away. I'm pretty sure there are targets for promoting people. I'm very sure, actually. So I'm feeling like keeping these staff from getting promoted is still a good idea. Okay. We still have a loan, so I'd love to build another GP's office. I really would, but I do not build that stuff while I have a loan active. Just no. Okay. Loan repaid. Doctor's office incoming. Doctor's office incoming. We really need 2, to be honest. That's a little bit too close to the bone though, so let's not do that. All my training is done. That must have been where I got the money. Okay. Another target probably incoming. You can get trained in... No, we don't want to train you in mechanics, because I want that mechanic to actually upgrade stuff. Because we desperately... Level 4 marketing. Okay, that's not too hard. Just dump some gold star awards in here. I don't think this room is going to last long anyway. I think at some point we will be dumping it. 9, 12, 15. So that cost us 1,500 and we got 20 grand. So that is a good deal. Okay, well, so we cured a whole bunch of patients. That's looking good. I think we have to start working on marketing here. I really do. Shrink place is almost getting updated. So let's... So this is actually pretty cheap. 10 grand. We can do specific campaigns. We could do recruitments as well to get specific types of people. I don't know why surgeon is there because I haven't actually unlocked surgeries. And I think I haven't even got to the hospital that allows you to unlock them. But yeah, I don't know. So we're just going to do a small campaign. Here's that bug again. It's got the pill. Or maybe all of the main campaigns have that pill icon on them. And that's just it. They never got around to getting a different icon. So maybe that's not a bug. Use water 5 plants. Why are you wasting my time? Ward management 2. Yeah, I feel like we can afford to do this. Water 5 plants. 18. Well, let's have a quick look at the state of our plants. Okay, extremely healthy. 2 of them are kind of dying, kind of need watering. The problem is I just hate plants so much because they constantly need to be watered and they take away. Okay, well there goes our reputation down again. But yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna... This upgrading is taking forever. Absolutely forever. What is your problem? You're not even the upgrade person. Like, go 30 days without a death. No, go away. Because that one continually cycles. If you have a death at day 29, it resets to 0. And that goal can stay there forever. if people are dying, and I think our hospital is big enough where people are dying. Let's actually go have a look at this person. Does look like a Yeti, unsurprisingly. There we go. He's going around. He's checking stuff out. He's being a Yeti, I suppose. Pan's lab. How many people do we have with Pan's lab? One person. Anybody in the diagnosis over here? Two people with Pan's lab. Okay. All right. That's doable. I can do that. 2 people with Pan's lab. That'll pay for itself. Almost pay for itself after those 2 people. So I'm not unhappy about that situation. Okay, once again, no gold stars. We do have doctors who can deal with that, so that's fine. We do have a pharmacy that's... You know what? I'm going to make this high priority. I don't know if that applies to mechanics, but it definitely applies to just the room in general. Oh, are you a mechanic? No, you're just coming to repair the room. That's not great. Well, 76% we got for last period, so that's pretty good. Where is our actual janitor? You are going to upgrade the drug mixer. Okay, thank you. You know, that's all I wanted you to do. It's all I wanted. Now, oh, you've been working on both of them at the same time. You half upgraded one and then you half upgraded the other. No, okay. If the government can't stop me from killing people, then a single staff member is not going to stop me either. Train a staff member. Where is this? Oh, done. How's that for timing? Dead arm. Looks like we impressed the VIP and he gave us some money, I think. I'm gonna get this. This is 50 grand. This is a good one. I'm glad I didn't dump this one. Okay, so Barking Mad will get finished in time. Train 4 staff. We're not getting any promotion targets at all, are we? I'm just going to promote all these people because half of them are probably the ones that I actually want to train. Doctors. I feel like we need a second shrink, so we're going to get a second shrink. What's the queue like in here? 2. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. What's your problem? Anomalitis. Ah, ward. Okay. Where the hell are you going? Oh, you already got treated. No, your health is low. Oh, it failed. Okay. Failed. Yeah, it's 57%. Okay. That's not great. Why? We should not be having... Oh, well, you're unhappy and you only got one thing. So maybe that's something to do with it. Sore judgment. Really need to figure out what we can do about this room to increase. That's not what I wanted. Cancel. What can we do in this room? What can we buy in this room? Pod. We got tons of K, so maybe I can get some of this stuff. Room prestige, plus 1% treatment power. Okay, plus 1%. For $1,000 and 500. So we got a few things in here. I think that's it though. Armbot, diagnosis power. I don't really care about that. Whole bunch of paintings. I'm gonna start unlocking the things that are actually useful. So wall monitor, yes. Medicine cabinet, yes. No, that's decorative. There was a diagnosis item in here somewhere, I could have sworn. Bedside table. That's just room prestige. I don't know if that's 1600 against 1500 for a normal bed. That doesn't seem right. So we're going to cancel. Oh, they got chucked out anyway.
Plants need water.
That's crazy. I wonder what the pod actually does. Because it's only 1600 over 1500, so I don't think the cure rate is going to be any better. It just doesn't seem like it would. Medicine cabinet. So this increases the room prestige as well, and it's half the price. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got a bunch of money at the moment. Can I do them over here? I can. 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15. Why are they suddenly being spaced out like this? 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. So that improves our prestige by quite a bit. And oh, look at that ward emergency.
Or the ward.
Let's go ahead and chuck in some more beds. Let's chuck in some pods. I wonder if this'll help. I doubt it, but they look fancy, so let's go ahead and see what happens. So that's quite a bit of money spent in here, but no, we're gonna stop. How's my training going? We got one training going. We need to get that back on the menu. A couple of ward people wouldn't be a bad idea to train them up. One more. We still need a couple of people training. Actually working. Sorry, so that's 2 people. This person definitely needs to be trained in this. What's these are still looking overloaded, so let's not take everybody and put them in training. Staff promotion, no. Use from hotel management. Cure 5 people in the pharmacy. That's not too bad. Let's make that unprioritize that. Okay, extra nurse.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
Okay, so we now have room upgrades. It's 40%. I wonder, how did that 40% come out? We didn't check what the value was before, did we? Oh, were you cured? No, you've just got an appointment. Okay. Well, 40% is not bad. Staff skill is pretty good. This guy must be a 2. Yes, he is a 2. And we got a second nurse in here as well, who is a 1. So that's our last one, but our last one. And then we got nobody in here because we don't have enough ward nurses. And I trained too many. Okay, we got a nobody. You can go in the ward if you want to. Yes, he's going in the ward. Excellent.
Would an assistant please go to marketing?
Yes, please go to marketing. I need another marketing. We don't have a loan currently out, do we? No, we don't. So that's our first marketing. What do we want here? What do we want? I'm always tempted to go for a ward, but maybe just general marketing. Let's just do general again. You look like you're in a hurry, buddy. And he is wait, did that guy... I'm not trying to look at him in the loo, but he looked very grey, so I thought he had the chromatic disease, but then I saw he had a cast. He's just wearing dark clothes, so he doesn't have 2 different diseases at the same time, which is what I thought. Somebody just died. 10 out of 16. That's actually pretty good for a hospital. That is. So let's have a look. So you, tongue splinters, 90%. You are tongue splinters, 95%. See, this diagnosis was 95, and this, so 90, 95. So a bit better diagnosis. The upgrades are 40. The upgrades are 40. So this bed does not improve it at all. Does not. It just looks nice. It doesn't actually improve it. So if we do this, we sell one wall monitor. 38. Okay. So each of these goes up by 2%. So that's pretty good. I thought they were only 1%. But I guess they're 2%. Well, I'm not going to put that one back in because I don't want to kick people out, but this is pretty good. Hopefully all of these people get cured. That would be awesome. Hotel target, cure 5 patients in pharmacy. And we got ghosts again. There's a grey person. I think we still got this ward open for diagnosis, which might not be a great idea long term. Okay. Anyway, we got people training. 2 in there, 1 in there. That's all we need for that hotel target. Staff, a couple of staff promotions. Pharmacy. I'm okay with leaving that as a hotel target. 5 out of 6, so we got some money. Pretty good stuff. Excuse me.
The healthiest drink on the market. Only the finest organic mousses.
Whoa, what do we want this nurse to be?
Juices. Mouse juice.
I'm kind of thinking treatment at the moment, although diagnosis is not great either. We got 5 ward nurses, and we only got 1 non-hybrid person. So I feel like, yeah, we got to make them a diagnostic nurse. Oh, damn it! I hate it when I screw this sort of stuff up because you're an awesome ward nurse and you've been doing God knows what for so long. Okay, where's my next hotel target? Give me another target, please. Give me another target. Okay, well, our money is pretty good. Look at that, 9 out of 10. That's what I like to see. Hotel target. Water 5 plants. Guess what we're doing with that target? We're throwing it straight out. Our reputation is so low. I don't know how to get it up at this point. I could get it up there, get the reputation up. Because we're curing so many people, but our reputation was already low even when I chucked. Just kill me. Just kill me right now. Look, it's customer service. We can't even train somebody with customer service because nobody knows it. Nobody knows how to be a good. There we go. We must have like negative reputation at this point. Okay. Leaflets goes over here. This goes get a proper reception building. Excellent. That's much better. I was getting annoyed by that little one desk deal going on. Okay, doctor's looking a little bit overwhelmed. The shrink is looking very overwhelmed. Let's get another one of those. I suppose I should leave diagnosis on for the shrink because otherwise, you know, God knows what's going to happen. Doctors, you're still just a shrink only. You are everything which you should not be. You are that which you should not be.
Assistant required in reception.
Bins, 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 bins. Get a bin over there. New illness, decrabifying. Go away. Alright, so the pharmacy is slowly getting there. The training will get there in a very, very quick amount of time. These are all looking pretty good. Not quite comfortable enough to actually put gold stars in them, but At some point, we'll just start hammering targets really, really fast, and then we'll be rolling in money. But for now, we seem to still be struggling with these guys. It's kind of almost very interesting the way you act differently when you're running a public hospital. Like, I'm not promoting anybody that I don't need to. I'm not training anybody that I don't need to. Whatever stupid things the government tells me to do, I will do them. And actually running a hospital properly is secondary to that goal. And it really makes you think, doesn't it? It really makes you think. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying here, but anyway.
I cast a critical eye on Crockle Bay's most exclusive nightclub, the Clover Banana. At least I thought it was exclusive. I entered expecting class, elegance, and a lounge jazz band. Instead, I got youthful, sweaty revelers convulsing to some ungodly noise. I shall not be making a repeat visit.
Okay. Let's see. Plants, 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 plants. Let's just throw them everywhere. I think if you put them really close to each other, then they don't give as much attractiveness. So let's just put them everywhere. And you know what? I might actually leave them, because if we get that water plants craziness, then 30 grand for doing that. These are the sort of dumb targets that actually make you rich, okay? There's a lot of targets that are a pain in the ass. That one just makes you rich. And what I'm actually going to do, if we have a look at the leaderboards, it doesn't show it here. But what you can do is delete a few of these, and then it'll give you the target again, and then you put a few more plants down and you get 30 grand, and then you delete them and then it gives you a target. I'm not sure if it gives you the target if you're only 60, if you're already above 60%. I have a feeling it gives you a 70% target in that case. Go 60 days without a death. So that's 65 grand. Okay, I'll make a go of this one. If we get lucky, we might get it. 60 days is not a huge amount of time. But if we get halfway there and it craps out, then I'm just going to dump it. Oh, well. Okay. Dumping it. We lasted 8 days before we lost that target. Should have known that would happen. Staff resignation. Underpaid. And I think they wanted a promotion as well. Yeah, okay, you can get promoted. And their happiness just went way up. Cure 8 patients. Decide to stay after all. This game is making a liar out of me because it's not giving me any targets to promote people. Oh! We just finished off a... Did we finish off a target? I'm not sure that we did. Somehow the game's screwed itself up and we got 2 targets for curing people. So I'm okay with that. What's up with the doctors? I thought I had enough doctors. You are good. I'm going to take you. Doctors. I'm going to take you. I'm going to take you. And you are going to be a new diagnostic doctor. And the new shrink I got is going to do nothing but shrinking people. And I believe I got a new nurse as well. For the diagnostics. Okay, so I think as far as staff go, we're looking pretty sweet. We're looking pretty swish. Get another one of these going. Yes, we'll sell whatever needed to be sold. We should run through these pretty quickly. 40 grand and 40 grand. So there, I think our money problems are basically over at this point. Okay, I'm going to do a big one. Reputation, a massive boost. That's what we need right now, because we're getting close to the point where 1 star is within our grasp, but reputation is still terrible. Really terrible. And we might have to just suck it and take some of those targets which are bad, because if we cancel them, reputation goes down.
These days. pure travesties that belittle all of humanity. But I ask you, pork pies? What will they think of next?
It's giving me a third. Oh, we got 3 targets. Okay, this is good. This is where we can really start to make things happen. Really start to get just a ton of money. Because once you're at 3 targets, it tends to be the case that you stay at 3 targets. Like you will continuously, okay, you get promoted, and then we're going to train you, Mr. Doctor, Mr. I hope we got another shrink in there somewhere. We do. This person, but they can't train level 2 because they don't have level 2. Okay, I feel like research is what we do now, because once we get the research room, we can get that one idiot who's got like I don't know what he had, but he had like training and research and whatever else. He had a bunch of stuff. We can get him to start doing stuff like general research. You want to do general research? That's not a bad idea as well, but let's get general research done. And you, whoever you are, whatever your name is, you are just going to be doing that. No, we're going to move you over after the psychiatry research is done, because right now you're our only shrink. The only one. Okay, we just got a bunch of money from that.
Patients should seem less sick and more cured during the health inspector's visit.
Okay. So, reputation. I've never really had a problem with getting reputation up from a very low point. Usually, as soon as I start curing tons of people, your reputation just goes up pretty fast by itself. For some reason, it's just bottomed out. I would have thought it would be going up even in spite of all the targets that I'm not doing. But maybe we don't get that much reputation just from curing people anymore. Log. See, oh, we've actually got reputation here. So we cured, get +1, +1, +1. Died. The problem is a lot of people are not getting cured. Our cure rate is not that great. It looks pretty good on the surface. And look at this, 90% from last month, so that looks pretty good. But it's just obviously not enough to push the reputation where we need it to be. This is making me a liar, so we are just going to promote everybody. Because it's just not giving me a goal where it says you need to promote. So I guess all we can do is start pushing things up, you know, get things better, get people better. There's a colorizer level 2, deluxer. Just try and focus on treatment as much as possible. Oh, I've already got benches there. Kind of want a bin as well. Bin would be nice. Oh, no, that's a bit too close to the corner. Excellent. Hopefully we can get a 1-star in this episode. I really want to. I don't want to have to do a 3rd episode. I think we might just push this episode to get a 1-star. Because money is starting to become less and less of a problem. We got these 3 done. It's all up to reputation. That's all we care about. We might just start spamming these large campaigns and focus heavily on treating people. So let's have a look. Our main culprits are these nurses. You need treatment 2. All of you need treatment 2 as fast as possible. Junior doctor. I'm just going to go ham here. I'm just going to get all of these people up to treatment 2 as fast as I can. That's not training that person. Now that's going to suck out a lot of the hospital in terms of actually treating people, but yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Ward. We'll get a ward person. They must have a very rewarding career if they're going to be working for us. Okay, that was a terrible joke. We'll get a bunch of training done on our ward nurses as well. Level 2. You need level 2. So we'll get you level 2 ward. Okay, excellent. We could probably get level 3 on somebody as well.
Announcement. Plants need water.
Okay. Forgot to put radiators in the rooms. That is a mistake that I have made and will now rectify. Is that lined up? I think it is lined up. I want them to be lined up. Since we got money, gold star awards could be something that I start putting around different places as well. That'll definitely be helpful. How's our reputation doing? Still very poor. Okay. This is not good. We need it to be higher. 3%. Okay, so it's going up a tiny bit. We just got to make sure we keep curing people. Cure 10 patients. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. 8 patients in fracture ward. Look, there we go. Promote 3 staff. I knew there was targets for promoting staff.
Maintenance needed. Enjoy.
Guys, had to wait until I gave up on it before it bloody let me do it. Okay, well, our money situation's not too bad. So we got promote staff is fine. No, well, it will be fine. Train staff is fine. Cure 8 patients in fracture ward. This might be possible. I'll leave it for now. We're not in dangerous need of money at the moment. Okay, so pharmacy emergency. Yeah, that's fine. So we will go in and we will start gold starring these rooms though, because I feel like if we manage to get the nurses happy, that extra 10% on the treatment skill is going to be worth its weight in gold, which is why we're using the gold star awards. Of course, the interesting thing about the gold star awards is it only increases their happiness by a certain amount, and it still has to be above 80% for them to be happy. So it's a really nice mechanic where not only do you want to put gold star awards everywhere, but you also want to make sure that your staff are happy in general, because if they're happy, they do better. Which kind of makes sense, but it's nice to have it in an actual mechanic. Okay. See, because I'm editing it, this patient doesn't think I've actually got a room anymore. So they're like, hang on, where's the deluxe room? It's disappeared into a black hole while some god is putting up gold star awards inside it. That's very, very strange. Done. And now it's reappeared at exactly the same point. Okay, you got a nurse? I thought you had a nurse. Okay, there'll be a nurse in here coming right out. Let's just make sure that only the nurses with this can do it. Yes, that is correct. So you need pharmacy skill at some point, but we're gonna have a ton of really good nurses able to take care of that. Are you the nurse? You are the nurse I'm looking for, and is actually happy and energized. Oh, this guy is going to be absolutely curing the living shit out of people. I say as somebody in the background dies. 93%, even with an illness difficulty of 60%. That's pretty good. The staff skill is 90%. Really, 90%. Yeah. Treatment, so it's like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And they must have a base of like 10% or something like that. So that's really good. We do need to upgrade this machine as well, but it does not seem like the greatest time right now to be upgrading that machine. So we'll just let it go. That'll get done. Hospital target will get done. Yep, okay. 3 patients in the fracture room. We got 1 in there in the moment, and another one just came in. So I feel like we're okay. We still need to replace that room. Put it over here somewhere, but you know, I'm not super in a rush to do that. Yeah, bloody earth. My throat is... I've been bloody casting non-stop for like a few days now, and I think my voice is finally starting to go. It's finally given up and said, you know what, screw you, I am going to be not doing it anymore. Okay, we're up to 5%. I'm feeling a bit better about this. We look at our log. Up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so it's good. It's getting better. We got a 8 reputation off that. We lost 1. We got 1. So we should have higher than 5, I would have thought. 5%. Maybe a +1 doesn't mean 1%. Maybe it means something else.
Anyone who has engaged in any sort of social interaction of late
motion.
will be aware that there is a severe lack of good manners in our fair county. Since our education system seems incapable of
That's what I
fixing
like
this
to see.
problem,
99%.
I entreat you to listen to my Sir Nigel's Guide to Good Manners series. Perhaps I alone can stem the tide of incivility.
Okay. How many people have got in here? Not many. I'm going to go in. I'm going to replace that extra health monitor. Wall monitor. Sorry. Put it back up to 5 as well. All those people get chucked out, but there weren't that many of them. Oh. You actually got diagnosed by me throwing you out of the room. 79%. So if it was above 90, he would just go straight to the fracture ward, but he does have to wait. Okay. Let's... Have I been keeping the temperature good all over the hospital? It's a little bit cold over in that section, but I don't care too much about that. Large radiator. Could do with one over there. It's good. Ah, the research section. I should have known that the research section would be freezing. That's fine. That's fine. That's not fine. There, that's a bit better. Look at all these dying plants. If we get that water plants goal, then we will be absolutely fine. Okay, so we got that. Hospital at... Oh! We got the attractiveness. 30 grand. And see how if your attractiveness is 57, suddenly it goes up to... it just says, oh, get it to 60 if you can. And I'm like, yeah, I think I can do that. Whereas I'm sure if we kept it above 60, then it would ask us to go above 70. So now all you do is highlight it and press the delete button and they automatically get removed. So that's a bunch of money. We are doing very well. We're going to get 2 more hotel targets in just a sec. Now I think we did a bit of a scan around and heating and cooling was okay. A little bit cold over there. Items, small radiator. I should put more items just in the middle of the room. I tend to put them near walls and stuff, but stuff like bins and leaflet stands, you could probably put them anywhere. Cured 3 out of 5. There we go, water plants target. So that one's getting done very quickly. Yeah, no worries getting that. And we cured a bunch of people in the fracture ward. Let's get rid of this view. So money is no longer a problem. Doctors, forgot to put this person over to be our research person. There you go, good for you. They're also underpaid, or at least they feel they're underpaid, so let's go and fix that problem. Curing patients in the ward, that should happen fairly quickly. Reputation is slowly going up, 11%. And 91% on the cure rate is very good. So what we have to do now is we have to make sure we get all the targets. We don't cancel any targets, we just keep them all. What does our cure rate look like? Wards, not too bad. Everything's above 60%. The ward's the lowest, but the ward is actually the one with the upgrades. Okay, you know what? I'm going to cancel this because you don't really need it anymore because we got a bunch of money. Let's get the doghouse upgraded. Challenge. Yep. I'm not going to do it for this guy. I mean, you're just making you happy. I want an actual hotel target. Train staff. Okay, you're not ready to be trained yet. I feel like we need a couple of people with ward level 3. And we can actually afford it now. I'm just going to get one person to save a bit of money. Doctors. you can get promoted, and then I will train you to be a better doctor. Because obviously medical skill didn't do that. Alrighty, and that's 3 people.
Maintenance required.
And we need 1 more. We could train you to be level 2. What do the janitors look like? I feel like we need more people who can do mechanics, because I think we only got 1 at the moment. Our reputation just went from 11 to 10. That's not good. Okay, we got the money. I'm just going to keep pushing this because I really want to get this, and I really don't want to just be focusing on it like next episode. We've been running so long in this episode though, it's just...
Maintenance required. Psychiatry.
I don't know how to get our reputation up, I really don't. I mean, obviously curing everybody is how we get our reputation up. Like really curing everybody. But it's just such a long, slow process. That's... All of our freaking janitors are in training, I think. Well, not all of them. We've got 1 left outside, and I think that one is the one. Okay, double fixing. You got a double fixing skill. There you go. Ah, that's beautiful. So you have 2 of these maintenance skills, which is really nice. Whatever, I'm just going to promote these 2 people, get this staff request out of the way. I'm sure that person is very happy now. Train for cure 5. Reputation continues to go up. Cure 8 patients in fracture ward. You know what? I'm going to call it. I got 2.5 gigs worth of things. We're just gonna go and... Because that's a massive amount of reputation we still have to retrieve back. And I don't think it's going to get done very quickly. So we're going to come back in the next episode. And we're going to try and get 1 star. We'll see how we go. So I will see you guys in just a bit.